for a video today, and it's going to be one of my top 5 Tuesdays. I'm very excited. Going back with throwbacks again, we're doing my top 5 favourite series. I'm very excited. A lot of the series on this list are the same, but they've just, the orders have changed a bit because I've read a few new series that I've enjoyed a lot more, so I'm very excited though. Number 5 on my list would be The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. I have always liked this series. It was one of the series that really got me into reading, which was really fun, and it's such a good series. I've read so many more books now since I've read this series. Not that I'm saying that this is horrible compared to other series. It's just I've had a lot of a broader horizon of series now. So this is just really that series I loved in my childhood that's still going to be important to me, but it's just, that's why it's so low on this list, because there's quite a few more series that I've enjoyed a lot more in the last year that I just want to talk about more. But I definitely still love this, and it's going to always be my childhood friend, and I love you. This is just, it's great. Number 4 on my list would be the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. Vampire Academy is a great series. I do love it, but it's just, my connection to Adrian and Sydney as characters is just a lot more than Rose and Dimitri, and they're my babies. I love them. This was such a great spin-off series. Everything was just amazing in this series, and it definitely does give you a lot of hurtful feelings and just you feel like you're gonna die when you're reading this book, but I just loved it so much, and it's just one of my favorites, and I can't. I love it so much. It's just amazing. Number 3 on my list would be the Selection series by Kira Cass, and oh my god, this is such a good series, and even though so many people just it's disliked just because it's so corny and just what the hell, I can't disconnect from how much I think this series is just adorable. I love it. I loved reading it. I loved reading the new series, The Heir and The Crown. It's just, everything is just so good in this. It's it's definitely a guilty pleasure series, because even though the writing isn't the best thing you probably will ever read, it's such a good story, and it always kept having me going. And I do like watching The Bachelor, so I definitely loved this series, so it's definitely a favourite of mine, and America and Maxon are gonna be in my heart for a while. Number 2 on my list would be the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas, and you know what? Empire of Storms was out today! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe it's been a whole year since Queen of Shadows came out, and I can't believe Empire of Storms is out, and it's funny because I don't have a copy of it yet, and I haven't bought one yet. I'm hoping that tomorrow when I go to TAFE, it's going to be at the Target there, and I'm just going to be yes, give me the colouring book too, but I just haven't got it to it yet, but I'm very excited. But definitely I love this series. Salida is just such a great protagonist. She's so badass, and I can't with her. And seriously, with how different this series has gotten, from the first book to what it is in Queen of Shadows is so different. It always keeps you on your toes, this series, and I love it so much, and I can't wait to find out what happens in the next book, even though it will crush me to death. I am excited because it's going to be awesome. And number 1 on my list is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am in love with this series. I hated that it took me so long to actually read this. I read the first book ages ago, and slowly over the past couple of months I've been finishing the series, and I finished it last month, and I was just yes, winning, finished it. But I love it so much, and I can't believe that I didn't read this earlier, but I'm kind of happy that all the books were out by the time I actually got to reading it, so it's kind of a win having, waiting how many years since this came out and then reading it. But I just loved it so much. Katie and Damon are just amazing characters, especially Damon, man. Damon is just what you want in a boy if he wasn't such an asshole. But seriously, I love him so much. He's just an amazing person, and I can't with this series. And also what was cool is Katie was a book blogger. You don't have many books where there's the main character is a book blogger, which I really enjoyed, and it was just so much fun having this awesome characters, so many awesome things. And what I loved about the book is a new element was added every single book that kept the drama going, and it was just so intense, this series, and I just love it so much. And Jennifer L. Armentrout, I think, is legit my new favourite author. She's just amazing, and I just love reading her books. You're great. Your books are great. So these are all the first books in my top 5 series. It was too hard to hold up all the series, but these are all of my favourites because they're just all so amazing. I love them all. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!